Hey everybody, and welcome to Lifestyle Today. I'm Justine Santinello. I am so excited to welcome another amazing co-host to the show. Joining me today is entertainment journalist, host, and television personality, also the celebrity expert for RTL, which is the largest broadcaster in Europe, Chance Spiessbach. Welcome, Chance.
You got Spiessbach right.
Well, listen, Santinello, Spiessbach. I can't butcher someone else's last
That sounds
name.
like a sitcom right there.
Yeah, Santinello and
Spiessbach.
Spiessbach. I'm into
Tuesday
that.
night.
So, welcome. Thank you for being with us. In addition to being devilishly handsome, I must say, you have some other qualities that I enjoy in a man, which is the gift of gab and the love of gossip. I wish my husband had that. So you have all the things pretty much that I'm looking for in a man. Now, I have brought some tea here because I want you to spill the celebrity tea. You're the entertainment reporter, you're on the red carpets. I want to hear the tea that I don't see on TV.
You got it. And if I have all those qualities, if anything doesn't work out at home, you know where to find me.
Okay.
Open offer. I stan Justine, right? We talk about stan.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm on the red carpet. They're doing Victoria's Secret, and here comes Carolina Kurkova in the $2 million bra.
Victoria's Secret.
Victoria's Secret.
Yes.
And they're going nuts and they're talking about the bra. And yes, it is a big deal.
Yeah.
But she's a person, and I thought, you know what? To get the best out of her, I'm going to do something personal. She comes up to me, and I said, I will kill. Well, actually, she's tall. I said, I will kill you at basketball. And she snapped out of it real quickly and went, oh, no, I'll destroy you.
Really?
I had studied, she and her brother and father had always played basketball.
Okay.
So then we start playing around, and I start saying, my hook shot, I don't even look. See that? All net. She starts doing it. They take a shot. It's the Sunday picture for the style section of the New York Times.
Wow.
Because if you ask the same thing over and over, these people, it becomes monotonous.
Right, sure.
You challenge them to basketball. Oh, that was personal.
I like that. I'm going to take that tip.
You've done tons of that. I've watched you. You know how to do it.
I'm going to start asking some really oddball stuff. I like that.
Yep.
Oh, I wouldn't have guessed that about her. Well, speaking of tea, word on the street is that the newest franchise of Real Housewives, Salt Lake City, is causing quite the stir. So we are so happy to have Heather Gay, an instant fan favorite of the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, here with us. Welcome, Heather.
Thank you. Hi, I'm so happy to be here.
Heather, you are on this amazing journey of self-discovery, and we're all sitting there watching it. But there's got to be something to it where there's cameras in front of you, and not just that, behind those cameras, there's, what, Justine, 2,000 people or 2 million people watching? I mean, come on, that has to have some sort of huge effect on you. What is that like?
It's interesting because when you're kind of like starting to redefine yourself, I think having cameras there forces you to be really honest, and it forces you, this is on record forever. So say what you mean and be willing to back it up, So it forced me to really get really real.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, I mean, I can only imagine. Now, you married into Mormon royalty, basically, and then later divorced. Now, you say that you still consider yourself Mormon-ish. So what has the feedback been like from the fans on that, and also just how honest you are in general?
Well, the feedback from the fans has been great. I mean, the Bravo universe, the Housewife fan club is international and fierce and smart and funny, and they have been incredible. And they don't think about religion, I don't think, as much as I do. And they don't define themselves by their religion as much as I do. So I think at first that was just like, stop jamming the Mormon down our throats. And the problem is Mormon has been, for lack of a better phrase, jammed down my throat since birth. So for me to disentangle from that, I have to, and I'm here to talk about that. And there's no way to talk about it, about myself, without talking about the religion aspect. So I think the fans are curious, but they're also more curious why it's such a big deal.
Quick question. There is a divide forming on the set with the cast. I'd say, almost a parting of the seas kind of thing. How is that going to progress in the future? What's happening with the relationships with the cast?
It's so difficult because what a group of women that are normally luncheon friends, that don't have these intense, conflicts because we have never really gotten that deep with each other. And now we're navigating our relationships, and we're doing it on television, and there's not a lot of latitude for, you know, things that you could get away with maybe in normal life. And I think that there's a lot of love and mutual respect and admiration, for me at least, with everyone, and a genuine desire to, you know, get past the surface and just be true friends. Have conflict, of course, but trust each other and be true friends. And so I hope that that is where everyone is at. I sense that a lot of us are, but you know, it's a rocky road to navigate adult female relationships. That's why Housewives is a show. You know, it doesn't matter how crazy or how sane you are. It's just complicated.
I mean, that's for sure, especially in this situation. Right? Yeah. Now, listen, I'm a huge Housewives fan, and I have to say, you are an inspiration, I think, in the fact that you balance being a business owner of a legit thriving business and also being a mom. So what advice do you have for women, you know, like me watching at home who aspire to do what you're doing?
Well, my advice, first off, is don't compare yourself, because a lot of businesses are born out of privilege, you know, because you have the ability to make entrepreneurial decisions that might not be financially secure, because you aren't, you know what I mean? You're not expected to put food on the table. So get your priorities straight and give yourself a break if you have entrepreneurial aspirations. And then the second thing I would say is believe in what you're doing and just do it consistently. Because if you believe in it and you do it consistently and you do it of good faith and good heart, people are either going to respond to it or not. And if they respond to it, you have a business and you just build it from there. That's my pep talk.
No, I love it. That's great advice. Thank you so much for being here with us, Heather.
Thank you, Heather.
So exciting. We have loved watching your season. So thank you for being here.
Don't change.
Thank you, guys. Thanks for having me. Love New York.
Woo! All right, guys. Next up, lifestyle expert Bahar Tekteshian is here to share some of her favorite new products to help make your life better. What have you got for us, Bahar?
We're going to start with Alpha Pals, which is a fun, interactive learning experience for kids. It really teaches kids through play. And this is their rainbow set, which contains 26 colorful plush letters. Each of them are embroidered with their signature smiley face. And this teaches kids the alphabet, colors, word combinations, even spelling. And it's adorable and also functional because it comes with a very cozy, cuddly seat. When your kids are done playing with the Alpha Pals, they just zip this open and store the pals in there. So your kids have fun and your house will stay tidy. Let's talk about skincare. You know, clogged pores really get in the way of having a flawless looking complexion, and the Biore skincare experts have always had an unconventional approach to pores. So they just released the brightening collection. This is going to unclog your pores, it's going to combat dull skin, and it's really going to help give you vibrant looking, fresh looking skin. The collection contains a jelly cleanser and an exfoliator. Both of those are going to brighten your skin in a week, and it also contains brightening pore strips that instantly brighten your skin. These are made with yuzu, lemon, grapefruit, dragon fruit, ginseng, and papaya. I want to tell you about a new brand that's called Be Glen. This is their Q-Zome Moisture Rich Cream. So this is luxurious, deeply hydrating, and it really helps to reduce signs of elasticity loss. Now this has a unique Q-Zone technology that helps to deeply penetrate key ingredients into your skin so you get better results. Now Be Glen is hugely popular in Japan, but it has just launched here in the US. You certainly want to check this out. They have high science, high tech products. Time to talk about your lashes. These lashes are from INV. This is a 3D collection, natural. Now, these are based on the hottest makeup trends of the moment. These were created with the help of lash experts and makeup artists. They contain an assortment of 60 different lash styles, everything from chic to glam, natural, and even extreme. Now, this natural 3D collection is awesome if you're looking for like a classic look, an everyday look, something that goes with a bare eye even. All of these lashes are super simple to use, and they feature multi-angle and volume technology. Now, if your skin is feeling dry, don't worry. This is the Eucerin Roughness Relief Lotion. It really helps to smooth rough, bumpy skin. Key ingredients are urea and shea butter. So this is going to exfoliate, soften, and moisturize your skin. It's going to keep the moisture in your skin, and it is going to make your skin look and feel really healthy. It's also fragrance and dye free. And finally, healthy scalp equals healthy hair. This is the Neutrogena Healthy Scalp Hydro Boost Hydrating Scalp Scrub. So this is a scrub that's going to exfoliate and remove any sort of buildup, oil, and impurities. It's pH balanced, and it also contains hyaluronic acid, so it's really going to hydrate your scalp and your hair. And you will use this once a week on damp hair, and it will make your hair look and feel healthier as well.
It's important to give our wellness the attention it deserves. Do you agree?
100%, absolutely.
All right, so I'm going to show you and all of you how to do it. Starting with your skin. Now, the Nivea Essentially Enriched Body Lotion with Deep Nourishing Serum provides your skin with deep nourishment for 48 hours, which is so important in these cold winter months. Now, the lotion is formulated with almond oil, so you get that healthy, moisturized skin all winter long. I can tell you're moisturized, my friend.
Head to toe.
Looking good.
Right here.
Looking good.
The only way.
Now, when it comes to washing your face, the Eucerin Advanced Cleansing Body and Face Cleanser is my favorite. It's formulated to help preserve skin's protective moisture barrier and to maintain an optimal pH level. Plus, it's made with a soap and fragrance-free formula that prevents your skin from drying out, and it rinses clean, no residue.
I love no fragrance. I don't want to smell like a garden, you know?
Yes.
You feel good, and then everybody's like, okay.
I agree with that. Okay, now, if you have a newborn in the house, it is so important to take care of baby's gut health, especially during the first 6 months. Now, Evivo is the only baby probiotic that contains the superior strain of B. infantis, which is the good bacteria critical for development, and also that more than 90% of newborns are missing. In fact, colic, eczema, fussiness, and so much more have all been linked to a lack of B. infantis. Be sure to check out their starter kits at evivo.com. Now, if you're anything like me, you can always use an extra burst of healthy energy. So I love that I can pick up Celsius energy drinks easily at my local Stop and Shop or Best Market. Now, I love the different flavors. But my favorite part is that I get all of the energy without any of the crash or jitters. And it's perfect for us busy moms out there who need that little extra boost of energy to get us through the day. Very important.
Extremely important. Now, I'm not a busy mom, but we're in top physical condition. We have to have
Obviously.
no jitters, no crashes, no anything. And with your job and being a mom, forget about it.
That's right.
Anyway, great stuff. Everybody, go out, buy it now a lot. Alexa, send all this stuff to our audience. So listen, we have a very important day coming up, and it's Valentine's Day. And you have to impress your sweetheart, because if you don't, what is it, 3 to 4 weeks of suffering and
You'll hear
punishment?
about it.
Yeah, she'll be fine for 3 weeks, and that'll be it. But we have someone who's going to save the day, and her name is Brielle Galikovic, and she's here to save us by making that romantic cocktail, the magic potion, and love at first sip is what she promises. Brielle, show us what you've got.
So great to see you. Well, if there's 2 elements that keep a spark alive, it's a combination of keeping things simple while also introducing things that are fresh and unexpected. This Valentine's Day, raise a glass to love with a flirtatious vermouth cocktail called Sweet and Secco by Vara Wines. Vara Vermouth Secco and Vermouth Dolce take inspiration from the vermouths of Spain, where vermouth is a cultural national staple. So this year, trade your standard V-Day bubbly happy hour for a vermouth hour, which is actually a treasured tradition of the Spanish. Not to mention, they are renowned for having a way with romance, so consider this the perfect way to follow suit. The simplicity of Sweet and Secco is elevated by the complexity of its flavors. It has subtle notes of citrus and herbal qualities with just a touch of spice, coupled with the sweetness of dried fruits and a long finish. Needless to say, it is a connection fit for making sparks fly, and coupled together, truly the perfect marriage. Just combine equal parts of both vermouths over ice, stir and garnish with an orange peel, and just like that, 2 become 1.
You probably know our next guest, Emmy award-winning journalist and TV personality Shaun Robinson, as the host of the outrageously popular 90 Day Fiancé franchise reunions. She now hosts the new series 90 Day Bears All on Discovery Plus. She's here now to tell us all about it. Welcome, Shaun.
Hi, Justine.
What's it like really getting to dive in and tell these juicy, juicy pieces of gossip to the rabid fans? I mean, you must be like Santa Claus or Mrs. Claus.
You know, this is a show that's seen in 168 countries and territories. So we have this worldwide audience. We've got these great spinoff shows. But oftentimes, there are things that we can't even show on regular TV. And so with 90 Day Bears All, we can show you content that you haven't seen before.
So what has the reaction been like from the fans now that you get to give them everything they want, this all-in, uncensored territory type content?
Well, you know, the fans have been loving Bears All. For example, Tariq and Dean, they were huge on Pillow Talk. Fans loved them. But the brothers just disappeared. Nobody knew what happened, and none of the brothers addressed it. And this was the first time that they were able to confront each other, talk about and argue about the issues that they had. There is Brittany and Yazan. A lot of people were wondering, how is this relationship going to work? And we find out it didn't, unfortunately or fortunately, whichever way you look at it.
Okay, so when you're hosting these reunions and you have all the couples there, I mean, there is just a level of tension you just sense. Even sitting at home, you know, having my soda, I go, whoa, she is like some kind of lion tamer at the circus. I mean, it's when these episode reunions are taking place, is it that intense on the set?
So with the tell-all reunion shows, you get to see parts of these couples, their relationship. Sometimes, you know, you see them in very, very candid moments. And, you know, some of them I've become very close to, and others I'm like, ooh, I'm glad that relationship did not work out.
How has 90 Day Bears All been different for you as a host?
You know, at the heart of it all, I really consider myself just a person who loves to delve into stories. What is a person's story? What makes them, what makes them tick? What makes them unique? And so this is just, you know, part of what I do. And it's really interesting. What I love about doing this show is because it speaks to the universal theme of wanting to be loved. Everybody just wants to be loved. Everybody wants to have somebody to care for them.
We all know about how passionate you are with issues surrounding girls' self-esteem. And now more than ever with social media and the difficulty of growing up. Can you tell us about your foundation?
A few years ago, I started the Shaun Foundation for Girls. We help organizations, small nonprofits that do work in 5 key areas of girls' issues. My parents and grandparents always told me, if God gives you a platform, use it to give back. And so that's what I'm doing.
Thank you for being with us, Shaun. 90 Day Bears All is streaming now on Discovery Plus.
Many of us will be spending Valentine's Day weekend at home. But here we have a brand new item that you'll want to add to your nighttime skincare routine starting now. Here we have the Ready Glow Gentle Resurfacing Night Oil from the Urban Skin RX Melanin Experts. Formulated with a plant-based retinol alternative, bakuchiol, this lightweight oil is powered with vitamin E and salicylic acid for a brighter and healthier complexion, and you're going to love it for so many reasons. It gently exfoliates, hydrates, and brightens dull skin, and it's so easy to use. After cleansing or toning, apply 4 to 6 drops once or twice a day over your face and neck. Make sure it absorbs before applying additional products. And I absolutely love that it's free of parabens, fragrance, and sulfates. You can find it for only $22.99 at Ulta.com.
Master coach, energy healer, and meditation teacher Sarah V helps people of all ages to achieve peace of mind and to live a purpose-filled life. She joins us now to talk about her book, Let Your Inner Golden Sparkles Shine. Thanks for joining us, Sarah.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm so excited. I'm surrounded by all my sparkles.
Can you please tell us about your book and who it's for?
So actually, the character in the book is actually me at age 6 years old. And it was the reason why I wrote it is because I really see this need, especially starting with little children, to really allow these little children, these pure souls, to believe in their truest potential. And, you know, as a child, I would love to have known what I wrote in this book.
I mean, listen, I have a daughter at home, so this all speaks to me. Can you give us a sneak peek to the secret superpower, the mantra?
So the mantra is actually a little mantra, and you know, I'm all into mantras, which is something that you repeat to yourself over and over again as a meditation teacher. And the little mantra, the superpower, is that you gently close your eyes and you take a deep breath and you cross your hands across your chest. And when you feel the beating of your heart, that is your superpower. That is who you are.
So your message, it's not only for children, but it's also for adults. Anyone really needs this. But my one question is, how do you teach your children when we, as parents ourselves, aren't totally healed? I mean...
Well, that's exactly the reason why this book is so important, because it is really, really difficult to teach our children how to heal themselves when we indeed are not healed within ourselves. And, you know, that is, you know, the people, I call them no matter what women and men, that they will do everything to learn how to heal themselves, feel sensations in their bodies, to be quiet enough in order to feel that. But yeah, so this is what I do is I teach, you know, men and women how to heal themselves so that they can not just heal their children, but, you know, in a little ways that heal our world.
We have the book at our house. My daughter Parker loves it. So thank you so much for being with us, Sarah.
Yes, thank you so much. Thank you for having me. Thank you.
Now, our next guest, Donna Florio, is a lifelong resident of Bank Street, a 6-block street in the heart of New York City's Greenwich Village. Growing up in such an iconic area with celebrity neighbors ultimately inspired her to create her new memoir, Growing Up Bank Street. So, Donna, how did you come to write your memoir? Was this something you had always planned to do?
You know, it was home, okay? Home was my mother, the opera singer, going, "Ah!" And my father, the director, moving all our lights around because he was sensitive. He never liked the lights. He always had to change the light. And then upstairs, there were more opera singers. And past them, there was a poet. And across the street was the real Auntie Mame, who, believe me, was more than that book could possibly make her. So these were just the people of my life. I didn't think they were fabulous or different. It was little Donna's life.
Today, Bank Street it's so different. I mean, you wouldn't even recognize it. In fact, you did a tour for us to introduce us to a little Bank Street's history. Let's take a look.
All my life, Bank Street neighbors have found their way into my heart and my writing. At 11 Bank, artist Yeffie Kimball and physicist Harvey Slayton were spied on by a famous Broadway actress while sharing their place with a very lively ghost. At 1 Bank, Stella Crater was at the center of one of the biggest sex scandals in U.S. history. Then there was the time my neighbors John Lennon and Yoko Ono came by and I accidentally soaked them with water from the window. It was here at 105 Bank that the FBI slipped deportation papers under their door. My beloved babysitter Marion Tanner, the real Auntie Mame, here at 72 Bank, taught me to open my heart to those in need. My friend Billy Joyce threw fabulous dinner parties right here on the sidewalk at 113 Bank.
With china, crystal, cloth napkins, and all.
Poet Langston Hughes brought the Harlem Renaissance to 23 Bank. Hollywood actor Theodore Bikel lived here. while Rex Harrison, his co-star in My Fair Lady, was carrying on with a famous actress right across the street.
How delicious it might have been if Theodore Bickel had seen Rex Harrison tiptoeing down the steps of that actress's apartment.
Politician Bella Abzug fought for women's rights and gay rights, and fought with my father a lot, too. Lifelong friends and famous actors, the Guilfords and the Bravermans, unofficially adopted me and I them. They all lived here at Bank in Abingdon Square. And in 1979, right here on the 63 Bank Street stoop, I was ambushed by reporters.
Did you know that Vicious was staying here?
Yeah, I did.
And found out on camera that my neighbor, Sid Vicious of the Sex Pistols, had just overdosed on heroin across the hall. In good times and bad, Bank Street has provided me with stories, lessons, and adventures. It feels amazing to still live at 63 and share these stories with the world in my book, Growing Up Bank Street.
Wow, I did not realize that so many fascinating people have lived on Bank Street. What do you want people to take away from this book?
Every street is a bank street, okay? Everyone has neighbors. All I really did was open my eyes and my ears and my heart and listen to people, okay? That is something you can do anywhere, anytime, okay? Be open to the people around you. They might have magic. So what I want to say, Justine, is that the stories of Bank Streeters are really the stories of America itself.
Thank you so much for sharing your Bank Street story with us, Donna. Where can we go for more information?
I have a Facebook website, Donna Florio Author, and it has contact information on it. And feel free to come and join the party.
I'm here to share some plant-based dishes that are easy to prepare, healthy, and most importantly, delicious. If you're looking for some plant-based meals to serve on Valentine's Day, I have some flavor-filled options for you, whether you are cooking for a vegetarian or simply looking to reduce your meat intake. First up, an easy, impressive, and delicious appetizer, caprese skewers, made with fresh mozzarella, basil, and tomatoes. Next, we have a simple arugula salad, made with arugula, sliced almonds, and dried cranberries. Finally, a simple and delicious orzo dish made with orzo, tomatoes, mint, and protein-packed chickpeas. So if you're looking to prepare some seriously impressive and deceptively delicious meatless meals for your Valentine, check out these recipes and more at morethanmeatlessmonday.com.
Well, that's it for us at Lifestyle Today. I want to send a big thank you to our very special co-host, Chance. Thank you so much for being with us. This was
kidding?
fun.
I loved it. This was fantastic.
Well, you'll come back anytime. Now, tell us, if we want to follow you, where can we find you?
Pretty simple. Just Chance TV, the letter T and V. Chance TV, that's everything for social media. Sloan, I love you. You better be watching.
Aww. And I should give a shout out too. Parker, you better be watching.
Parker, call Sloan right now.
There you go. Now you can always follow us at Lifestyle Today Show, and be sure to check out any episodes you may have missed at lifestyletodayShow.com. See you next time.
The proceeding was sponsored by Lifestyle Today Show.